Hello everyone, my sincere greetings to management team at FIIB, esteemed faculty members, EFPM thesis supervisors, and 9 scholars who have been selected for the EFPM program. I am Anandan Pillai. I am an FPM from MDI Gurgaon, and I have been in industry for last 10 years in the field of digital marketing. I am one of those few FPM scholars who take a detour to industry after FPM research. In my case, primarily it happened because of the nature of my research topic, which was into digital marketing. I was excited about this industry even before joining the FPM program, and that's the reason I moved to this field after completing my FPM program. However, research cannot be taken out of me, and I have been in constant touch with academia in various ways, like conducting guest lectures at management institutes for digital marketing. I'm also a reviewer for some of the peer-reviewed international journals, and one of the case publication centers, which is Emerald Emerging Markets Case Studies. The FPM research process is usually a blend of excitement, inquisitiveness, and challenges. A candidate who successfully emerges out of it would become a successful researcher, and these research skills would help the candidate irrespective of whether he or she joins academia or industry. I will speak about industry experience as most of you have industry experience, and also it matches with my past, right? So we all know that in industry we take decisions at a very fast pace for on each and every day. But are these decisions mostly well researched? We all know it's not true. Many a times we take such decisions due to the instinct that we have, or you can say it as a gut feeling. But FPM research process would train you in a manner that you can see a problem and analyze it in a structured manner, which will help you also solve your problems in the industry in the best possible way. It also reduces it, or it also will help you reduce the failure probability. But does that mean that anyone who has not done an FPM can't be a good decision maker? No, I am not saying that. It is I give due respect to other decision makers who may not have a rich research background, but just that as a researcher you will feel, or you will understand that once you enter industry, your problem solving skills and decision making skills will improve to a large extent basis the research skills that you will garner through the FPM program. The FPM research process requires lot of discipline for the candidate. I have come across a 5P model for each one of you. It's not published anywhere, but basis my experience, I have tried to consolidate these P's for you. First one is progressive research. Usually, management research is not considered to be as advanced as any other field, say a technology or a science research, right? But then, as most of you have industry experience, you would understand the domains very well in each of your subjects, and there is a huge opportunity for you to pick up a progressive topic which can be not only relevant today, but if you foresee that it could be relevant 5 years down the line, nothing like it. So keep your horizons wide and try to choose a progressive research topic. The second P is process. I would urge each scholar to focus well during the first year of coursework and understand the research process completely in the best possible manner. Right from literature review, data collection, data analysis, and extension of the research to the community at large, whether it is research or industry. Once you understand this process completely, it will help you to foresee your research topic from one end to another without fail. And once you choose your topic, always make it a habit to quickly do a litmus test of your topic through each stage of the research process, so that it gives you confidence whether you would want to move ahead with a topic, or would you want to change to some other topic. Third P, which is important for an FPM scholar, is publication. A research which is not published is usually not respected. So keep your eye on all the publication journals, identify them, and maybe shortlist them basis the widely accepted ABDC list. You can target those journals and streamline your research topic in a manner so that your research output fits to the aims and objectives of the particular journal. The fourth P is punctuality. Many a times a researcher gets so much excited about the research topic that they lose the vision on the timelines. But it's very important for a researcher to also consider to complete the research within a particular timeline. So fix the timeline for each of your intermediate stages, whether it is clearing your comprehensive exam, proposal defense, or journal publication. Set a timeline for each stage and adhere to it as much as possible. If you drag it along, it will be very frustrating, not only for you but also people around you. The fifth P is the most important one, which is purity. While you chase the progressive research, punctuality, and publication, don't lose sight of purity. It is okay to admit that the hypothesis with which you started your research was not supported, but it's not good to tweak the data or analysis in the manner and try to force fit your hypothesis. So maintain the sanctity of the research so that it's helpful for you, and also it will be helpful for you in terms of publishing it at the right journals. So once again I'll summarize. Keep these 5 P's as a tool which will be helpful for you in the next 3 or 4 years of your research journey: progressive research, publication, process, punctuality, and purity. I take this opportunity to thank the EFPM committee at FIIB to consider me as one of the thesis co-supervisors. I am excited to be part of this research journey, and in fact I consider this as my second FPM journey with one of you. Let's research efficiently and effectively. Take care of yourselves and family till we meet next time. Thank you.